And then I asked the question, how could the success of the church in this time and the lessons we've learned, how could that shape what we do in the church in the future when things get back to normal or whatever the new normal might be?
I think we're really called to explore further what our role is in the community, beyond the walls of this building. This sanctuary is a place that nurtures our faith and our sense of mission and ministry. And then we have a long tradition here, lay people active in every aspect of the community, of taking this faith that we've been gifted here out into the community and sharing it in so many different ways. The National Church has actually recognized this potential in us as well. In the spring, we applied for and received an Embracing the Spirit Innovation Grant, and we're looking forward to exploring what that will mean for us and for our ministry going forward. It's going to be a real challenge for us to think about how we continue to be a resourceful place. What are the limits of the resources we can offer? Who are our partners? How do we share the resource that we have faithfully with our partners and with people in the community and build people up? That's the exciting thing.
It makes all the things that we have been talking about doing more real. You know, one of the other groups is the Supporting Emotional Health group. So, of course, there's increased anxiety, I think, for everybody during this time, right? Like, you don't know day to day what's happening. You know, are the numbers going to go up? Are they going to go down? Can we still gather together? Can we not gather together? So yeah, there's anxiety, which for some people, you know, is debilitating. And, you know, so that group is working more, and I think we'll go forward, and I think we just see the needs more and try and figure out how do we help.
People will miss the singing and the choir and the visiting and that part of it, but I think we figured that we're a pretty solid group, even though we haven't been able to visit and see people and do the normal things that we have done in the past. So.
I think anything that church is doing right now is going to and should continue because there's a need for it. I think more people, and hopefully these videos might help with that, but more people I think need to know about it because it's probably not just me that wasn't aware of these things. And the church is doing a lot of things that most people would want to support if they knew about it. Like, there's not going to be, I don't think there's going to be people who are like, no, this isn't important, this is, you know.
I don't think it's going to change a whole lot in the next year or two. So, and I think because we get, like a lot of people do watch on Facebook and YouTube, we'll continue to do that for sure.
Yeah.
We just need to, right? People have kind of grown accustomed to it, so it's kind of hard to not do that, you know? And
you're victims of your own success there.
Yeah, in a way, right? And I could just say, well, Myrtle Imro, who's whatever, 80, maybe almost 90 years old, she's figured out how to plug her phone into her TV, and she watches it on the TV, right? So how can you take that away from her?
Am I going to have to phone Myrtle to figure out how to do that on my TV?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Good for her.
We're missing lots of people, right? Like you can't see lots of people. You literally, and for a long time, like I've not, you know, Karen Jaden and I would be at the Carmen Hospital at least once a week, always. Well, I've not been there since the 15th of March, right? Like, you can't go and see people there easily.
Right.
We're able to use like Zoom technology to talk to people a bit more, but so that's hard. And just like lots of home visits, or even like Boyne Lodge we can visit a bit now, but that's still kind of complicated.
Yeah.
And so that, yeah, we miss people, eh? We just miss seeing people, and so that's kind of that's the hard part, right? Things that you can't do anything about.
Well, thanks for your.
I'm hoping that this continues to
Yeah.
be the work that the church does.
The community outreach.
Exactly, right. To work with people who may not be, you know, who in most cases are not members of our church, and that's okay.
They are members of our community.
Exactly, and that's who I think it's important that we have to remember. That's who we're here for. Because that's what Jesus would do.
That seems reasonable. Thank you. That's all I need for today.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it?